everyone. This is Bart and Stacy from the Sun Couple, and it is 11:38 in the morning, and we're off to a wedding again. I think we're on a streak of weddings, aren't we?
We are.
And but before we get there, we're going to talk about what we're getting there in and what's been going on with the van.
The good old van. Yes. A couple things. We got lucky again. We had our big road trip last weekend, and once again, the van left us a surprise on the floor. And I thought it was maybe the same issue, but it was a different issue, and it was the water pump went out. The van has 145,000 miles on it, which is, it's getting there. It still has a long ways to go, but this is the kinds of things that are happening, or that can happen on a vehicle getting in this type of mileage. And we are just so lucky that this is happening when it happens, and we're not stranded on the side of the road. The other thing I wanted to, so lucky us, the van, and now we're getting kind of some of this stuff out of the way. The engine and everything else is solid. We got a newer transmission, and so hopefully these little things are, well, little things that could be big things. We're getting past that. Stacy mentioned we're off to a wedding. It's at a personal residence. It looks to be kind of a higher end residence, and so I'm just bringing this point up today, but it's really true for any gig. First of all, the maintenance on our van, we're always trying to keep up, whether it's physical or mechanically and all of that. But we also keep our van clean, and actually we just got done waxing. The interior is all cleaned up. And my point is for today is that first impressions mean a lot. So the image that we portray with our vehicle, with the first thing a lot of people see when we pull in, we want to look professional. The van is older, but it looks good. You guys have known we've got a lot of work done on it, body work and all that. And all of that in part is part of the presentation that we're presenting and how we're presenting ourselves. Keep your vehicles clean, everybody. You know, not everybody can afford the nicest, newest things, but clean up what you got, take care of the things you can, and try to look good and bring a positive image when you arrive at your location. Once again, it seems like the band part, the reception, is the not much to talk about. It's all about these ceremonies and all this other shenanigans stuff that's going on leading up to the ceremony, which kind of puts the pressure and all of the work that we put into it. All about, we got basically 4 different musicians we got to set up for today. We got a larger ceremony setup we got to do with guitars and vocalists, and then we got a surprise that's happening that we just found out about the other day. And then over dinner we have a guest musician that's going to be playing during dinner, acoustic and a singer. And then finally, oh yeah, by the way, there's this band thing that's playing, and that's, it's just funny because that's what we're primarily there to support. But it seems like it's all this other stuff that is all of the work and all of the stress. Stick around, everybody. We should have power. That's what I was been told. We're in a tent for the reception. The ceremony is outside. It's a gorgeous day out. No problems with weather, I foresee. So this ought to be a good one. We'll see you at the gig. Wow, there's some, it's a nice little area, or big area, I should say. It's like a
built-in golf course almost. Ooh.
Yeah, very nice. As I predicted, I assume this house we're going to is going to be a very nice house because it looks like it even has acreage.
Wow. Yeah, nice amount of space.
Yep.
Surprise!
I had a feeling this was going to be happening with all the rain. Here we are. Here, you said?
Yep.
All right, everybody. We had kind of a unexpected, but we got a lot of rain the last couple days, and it's wet down here. So we can't come down on the golf cart, unfortunately, or we have to load a golf cart. We're gonna kind of accommodate that or account for that a little bit, and the gear we bring down, because this is gonna slow us down. Yeah, that'll be ceremony stuff, both that thing. So just set those off to the side. I'm gonna go up this way next time. There was something else I wanted to say too. Oh, we got 2 turtles. So I think this is Should be plenty of power. I haven't had a chance to check them, but I see the lines running to them. There's a generator up by our van, so we should be good. It's plenty big, and we're just gonna keep making trips. Thankfully, we only need to bring 2 monitors. The rest of the band will be on ears. So I'm at, what, 2 more trips, you think? 3? 2 or 3?
2 or 3.
All right, we gotta hop to it. We almost made it through all these weddings without the need for all these gigs. We can't
Even the
get
golf
through.
course one.
Yeah, we can't get through without the old golf course or golf cart. But compared to the last one we did, we have a lot less gear. And part of that is we just got a lot more in-ears, so we're not bringing down the monitors. And we're able to get by with just the one center light on the back. So we did what we could to trim back a little bit, but still get the job done. Okay, we are into a generator, so we are definitely checking power here. Okay, I see it coming on. That's a good sign. So Stacy, it's 1 o'clock. We probably lost, what, a half hour time, 40 minutes? Yeah, it would have been nice if just a phone call to let us know that we wouldn't be able to get to the tent. We would have got here a little bit earlier, so we got some time to make up.
I think 12 o'clock was the official.
Yeah, but when we're not getting what we are told we're gonna get, then people need to adjust instead of making us just work harder, which we'll have to do, but we'll get it done. So we're gonna start working up here for a little bit, and then we're gonna break from here and do the ceremony. So I think we got about an hour time we can spend up here, Stacy. Here's the generator. This it says 15 on there, so I'm assuming this is a 15 kilowatt. A little bit smaller than we had last week, but I think we're the only ones really using it, besides some of the lighting in the tent. A little quieter than, or louder than the one last week, but it's grounded, actually in 3 spots. So it was done right. We're having a couple things we forgot, and in about 2 o'clock, we're gonna head over and start setting up for the ceremony. Setting up for the ceremony, of course I dumped it on the opposite side, so we're carrying everything over. It's 2:08, we're gonna get this up as quickly as we can and then head back and keep setting up. But we got 2 guitar players, one guitar player, 2 total at different times, 2 singers, and then the podium mic for the the officiant. Testing 1 2. Check 1 2. Testing 1 2. Okay, we are set up for the ceremony. It's 2:45, and I'm just gonna wait for them to walk over here for their sound check. So I'm gonna get this cleaned up and head on over and get back to Stacy.
As quite as.
Okay, we can. Well, why don't we go up and
just figure it out. Yeah.
and adjust it.
If we could do that, that would be great. Bart.
We can. You can hear it if we can. Give me just a second.
Okay, sure.
Oh, I turned it off. It'll be on for you, but it's just in case something happens.
Yeah.
It's right there. It says on.
Okay. All right. Okay.
So go ahead.
All right. Testing 1 2. Testing 1 2. Can you hear me out there? Everybody, raise your hand. Bart's gonna raise. You raise your hand, Bart, if you can hear me. All right. Good.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Is that good? Okay.
Yeah.
So that should be close enough. Okay. I think this will work okay.
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Appreciate it. Need me or anything else, let me know. I want to do any more testing.
Okay, I got 250. The microphone's tested, for the officiant at least. And I just want to make sure my battery's charging. I did updates, and apparently the computer did not shut down all the way. I don't like to come to the gig and not, but that's why we bring chargers. It's charging. And boy, it's warm out today. Wow, it's a warm one, that's for sure.
Two, check 1 2, check 1 2.
What are you feeding me then? Are you feeding, so we got the two mics, are those tied together and then tied together? And then the microphones the other, or the...
Essentially piano.
Okay, so you're giving me the piano and synths right now? That's the piano synth? Yeah. Is that the level you give me then? Sometimes what happens is we test things and then people turn them up and it's like, whoa, that wasn't what I was expecting.
Well, what I'm going to try to do is give me enough monitors so that
That's great. But, do you have the other one available or is that? I know. There's nothing like the real thing.
well, it's half the real.
Just make sure that your gain is giving me as much gain as you got on that thing. So do you just need the one mic then, Peter, or do you
Yes, one.
I think all we need is one. I just sing one note and I'll sing on the side of it because I'm kind of in the background.
But you got to bellow it.
I'll bellow it. Or we're gonna stand over here for a minute.
Check 1 2,
I'm being in the shade.
check 1 2,
Sombrita. You live in Tucson.
check 1 2.
I'm gonna come over here for now because we're gonna move down.
Let her on.
Yeah, so now you're gonna have to be right on, mic.
Right on.
Yeah, we can,
Can you hear me?
it's more like if anybody's listening.
Yeah, I went through this.
There you go.
There you go. All right.
Is that good enough, Tim?
Okay.
Because you're gonna be looking down. Is that okay? Otherwise, you can bring the mic up and have it come straight.
Yeah, we'll try it now.
Okay.
Out in the western.
Stacy,
Yep. 340.
340.
Start music in 5, right?
One of the reasons why we like to use the wireless, because this is a great example, because we don't always know where people are going to want to go, right? So it's just more convenient to move the mics and all of that when they're wireless, even though we do got the guitar here. I think we could probably have gotten by with just the one. We'll see. Everybody, it's almost 4. I got music playing over there. We're gonna have to investigate this a little bit. Probably contact Furman and see what's going on. We're lucky, extremely lucky, we got the pecker on today because we are unable to get it to work here. And one of the things that's happening is that if I pull the plug on this is going to the Furman.
I'll turn it off when you play.
Our Furman right here. And if I touch, which I've done now a couple times, if I touch the plug, I'm getting shocked. So there's like a backflow of electricity coming through there. But I think that is what's causing the GFI to trip on this thing. But we've done other GFIs and they're fine. So I'm confused. I think I need to start with contacting Furman, seeing what's going on with this, and start there. But if we hadn't had the pecker on here, I don't know, we probably would have had to go up to the house or something to get power, because I can't get any of these to work, which is not cool.
And I remember really having a long conversation with you was at a Schmidt-Holzheimer Holy Bowling event. I won't go into what Holy Bowling is.
It's time for rings. Elliot, you got them?
So I have a little surprise for Maggie. So I need some help. I need Jake to bring me my guitar. Rex, if you want to take a step down, that's fantastic. I'm going to use that boom stand over there, and I think the 1/4 inch is right there. So.
They never tell the efficient everything, you know.
All right. Can everybody hear me okay? Yeah? Okay, so, albeit not that big of a surprise, I think most people here know that I play guitar and sing, but this was not a part of the program, so surprise. As I lay up in my bed, I begin dreaming.
Okay, Stace, we got done with the ceremony. Now we have somebody else coming down, and I have no idea what this guy has, what he's bringing. I just know guitar and a singer, but I heard mixer. So the fun of working on the fly. The bluegrass band is playing, so we're gonna get 0-0, absolute zero, any type of sound check, nothing. This will be a dead cold start for us, which we can do. We got to get the other speaker up, and then I think we're set.
Yeah.
How's the pack run doing? We got 15 hours. We should be good. All right. Oh, you want me to carry this?
Yeah, I mean,
Okay. All right. We have never had this issue. Right now I'm just trying to going for a spot.
Thank you all for joining us in this wedding celebration.
Well, it is 6:30. They're eating. We were told we were going to get fed later because they're running behind. It seems like a theme lately with food catering. It always seems to be running behind. We'll wait patiently and hopefully get fed here. We start at 7:30. Is that when we start? 7:30? That's when we're scheduled to start? What you up to, Stacy? Reading?
Checking in.
Checking in. Okay. Well, it's 7:03. We haven't eaten yet.
Of course.
We had breakfast. But we're done at...
Bars.
We had a couple of those. We're done at 11. It took us 4 cartloads on the golf cart.
Yeah.
Van's up there. So we're making bets. Every time I go to... Yeah, there's my watch. We're going to guess about... I say 2 hours 15. You say 2. So...
At least it's not as hot now.
No, it's much, much better. It's the sun's going down. We put some lights on Ivan. And we haven't eaten yet. The rest of the band is sitting up. And yeah, life of a wedding something. What are we? I don't know what we are. Crazy, I guess. All right, Stacy, it's 7:28. You're holding 2 empty plates. We got a little bit of scraps, right?
Literally scraps.
We've still got the grill. And I think we're not starting at 7:30. What do you think? I don't think we're starting at 7:30, are we?
No.
Okay. The grill's still going, although it's not quite as much, but it's still going. The privileged Stacy has her belt pack out tonight. Wow.
I listen well.
Yeah, how many months did this take? So it's 8:05, so we're 35 minutes late starting. We got the band all set up. They got their ears in, most of them, and we actually gave the guitar player, since he doesn't have any vocal or anything, and we trust him, for both wedges, we got the drummer and the guitar player with their own cue mix, so they're managing their own mix. And we got it pointed towards the keyboard player. He's not very concerned about his ability to hear what's going on. He just wants to hear his keyboard, and he's happy. And the horn section and everybody else has their packs as well. So Stacy, come on, we're on our last break.
Uh-oh, what'd I do?
You didn't do nothing, but I'm looking at the sky
Yeah.
and I'm seeing lightning.
Oh.
But now we won't, because now I'm trying to catch it. But every now and again, we're catching a flash of lightning. We got, I hope so, it's 10:16.
Hey, look at that full moon.
And we got a full moon.
Yep.
And to this side, we got some lightning. Well, Stacy, it's 12:28. What did we predict?
You said.
2 hours and 15 minutes?
Yep, and I said 2.
I think we're gonna be beating that. It's only been an hour and a half.
Nice.
We're making our way. I think we got one more trip with the golf cart and we'll be on our way. Having a good time. Final load, we'll do our idiot check and we'll hit the road. All right, Stacy, we're off. Friends for an episode.
Look at the time, it's 1:03. We were already on the road for about a good 10-15 minutes. I guess the best thing about saying that neither one of us was right in our predictions is that for the good thing, we were wrong because we were on time or earlier than our predictions in getting out.
The golf cart loadout went pretty good. And it was wet. I don't think we could have got the truck down there. That would have been even a bigger mistake if we would have got stuck in there. So we just avoided it. Although it was an electric golf cart and the low meter was flashing, so we were lucky we got that last little bit out of there. Did you have anything to say, Stacy?
I guess for all of the communication up front and everything, I was kind of expecting something, I don't know, much more, but overall I thought it went pretty smooth.
It did. Yeah, we kind of had like 4 different setups tonight, and you know, we didn't really sit until I don't know how long it was, but it was we were working and we got through it.
I think in general, the couple obviously appreciate live music because of all the different types of music genres they had tonight.
Yeah, and the Yvonne, the guy who was playing over dinner, he was easy to work with. He was great. Could have listened to
Very
him. He
versatile. Like he just ran the gamut.
They flew him up from Arizona just for this wedding. Hey, it's a good gig, and he was there at the end of the night when we were leaving, entertaining him some more. Good for them. Well, hey, hopefully we captured a good night. Just another wedding, another gig for the sound couple in the books. And like I always say, we got plenty more coming up, so stick around. And please, like Stacy likes to say, like and subscribe, and we'll see you at the next gig.